Hello again from EndZoneBlog.com. I'm John Kuzma, and I want to discuss why I believe the Arizona Cardinals are going to come crashing back down to earth. The Arizona Cardinals had a pretty good offseason. They hired a new coaching staff. They took Kyler Murray first overall, but I believe they're going to run into problems very, very quickly. They play in the NFC West, and the Los Angeles Rams went to the Super Bowl last year. The Seattle Seahawks are always a contender, and the San Francisco 49ers are probably the most improved team in all of football. And when you look at each of their defenses, uh, San Francisco has Nick Bosa, D Ford, DeForest Buckner. Seattle's always going to be a contender with Pete Carroll there calling the shots. Los Angeles has Aaron Donald, who's the best defender in all of football. Kyler Murray is going to have such a tough time producing and performing at a high level when he has to go against those teams consistently. You have to remember, Murray's coming from Oklahoma, where he was on the most talented team in that conference. And, the Big 12, they don't believe in defense in that conference. So it's going to be a reality check very, very quickly for Kyler Murray, and he's facing an uphill battle. And then the offensive line. The offensive line is just horrible for the Arizona Cardinals. They bring in J.R. Sweezy. I think they get Marcus Gilbert from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they drafted a guy in the 6th round. But that's not going to revamp that position. So Murray's going to be running for his life. And it's not going to be pretty. Cliff Kingsbury, wasn't that great at Texas Tech. He's not a horrible coach. He is an offensive-minded guy, and, he does have some good concepts. But is he a great leader? Do the guys want to follow him? Does he inspire his players? Who knows? That's yet to be determined. All I do know is Arizona is the worst team in this division. They were the worst team in all of football last year. I do like what they did at the wide receiver position, adding Andy Isabella and Hakeem Butler, but this team is just too far behind. The moves they made haven't been good enough. I don't like what they did to Josh Rosen, and I think that that kind of reflects how their organization as a whole does business, which is not very good. And it's very possible that it does come crashing down, and this team is right back where they were a year ago. And how is Kyler Murray going to respond to all of that adversity? It was easy at Oklahoma when, he had the best line, the best receivers, and just playmakers all over the field. Now he goes into a situation where nothing is working, and I kind of feel like, there's a reason Sam Bradford, Josh Rosen, pretty much anybody is going to fail in this environment in the desert. And it's because collectively they're just not very good. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com.